Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? Welcome to this performance at the 2021 Indie Fringe Festival. We encourage you to look at our other venues and wonderful performances you can experience at this year's festival from August 19th through September 5th. Visit indiefringe.org for details. We would like to thank our presenting sponsor, BMO Harris, for their support. We are also supported by the Indie Arts and Culture Restart and Resilience Fund, an Arts Council of Indianapolis program made possible by Lilly Endowment, Inc. At this time, we would like to remind you to please turn off all cell phones and electronic devices. In addition, for the safety of our performers and audience members, our COVID-19 policy states that we require that everyone be wearing masks while inside our Indie Fringe Festival venues, regardless of vaccination status. Thank you. The performance will begin momentarily. Enjoy the show.
At 5:52 a.m., I began to wonder if there was a point to any of this. I don't mean for that to sound bleak, but then again, if you're at the point of wondering if there's a point at all, shit's pretty well fucked sideways, and you can skip the fear of sounding bleak altogether. Z's dead. Eyepatch is missing. The Mask just lost his third job this month, and our rent's past due. It's not the fucking world that needs saving. It's us.
Seriously, get fucked, creature.
Good to see you too, Badge.
Now, don't call me that.
My apologies. I am truly glad you came, my friend, though I must admit, I did expect all the pallbearers to make an appearance, but who am I to complain?
You can lift a truck, Dan.
Regardless, a creator's funeral usually would fall under a leader's jurisdiction.
I really don't like where this is going. Hey, Creech, tell me. What was the professor of exactly?
Pardon?
Professor Zigzag. What was he a professor of exactly?
Well, you of nearly anyone will be able to tell that story better than I. But today, I'll humor your nostalgia.
Thank you.
As I've always understood it, following our explosive debut in the 60s, everyone at Wonder Comics would look to none other than breakout prodigy of the page, our Zachary Surrey, for comics crafting advice. He became a teacher of sorts, and was soon graced with a professor prefix throughout the writer's room. I believe it was an inker by the name of Rand Lee who first coined Professor Z on the bloom around 72, was it?
Oh, I see. An escape.
Before you go, I did want to ask.
Tom, I was for sure that was gonna work. Look, whatever you're gonna ask me, the answer is either no or get fucked. With that being said, why are you following me?
Because I need to know what's next.
And you think I know?
Well?
Well, I don't. There, we're clear.
Badger, we've known this time was coming. Surely you've thought about it. Surely you've been thinking
about what's next. Why are you getting fucked?
Probably because I'm bright blue. Look, I know this isn't exactly the apropos time to bring up future planning, but we do need to discuss a plan.
We don't need to discuss jack shit, Fuzzy. I haven't thought about what's next because that's not what I do. But there's another asshole in spandex who's supposed to do that. Yes. But he's not here.
Precisely.
And I was just leaving.
Well, but maybe you haven't thought about it. You were never one for a plan.
Plans fail.
Statistically, most things fail.
That we can agree on.
Badge.
I said don't call me that.
David.
Really don't call me that.
My apologies, Badger. Or perhaps you prefer the Badger, as you were introduced in your first issue?
I prefer you stop following me. How's that?
Badger, I can't help it if our ending presumably went to the grave with our creator, but I did certainly see it coming. I would have thought this would be your time to shine as a resource for this team, rather than your usual, more personal and questionable alliances.
I don't work for the Z-Men, you know that.
I'll be sure to have your suits cleared from the Institute's closets, then. You knew Zach, better than any of us. Dave, please. I need you.
Oh, if you try to hug me, I'll cut both your furry arms off.
Fine, I'll go.
Good, take a hint.
You know, I truly hoped this would go better.
What's that? His terminal status or my attitude?
Both. Dave, if it's time, I can buy time, but we do need to start thinking about the ending. It's our story, for Christ's sake.
Time.
I said, if it's time.
It's not time, you cool ranch yeti.
Well, then what? You have responsibilities to this team. We both have responsibilities. We can't all drop our metaphorical leader capes and
He's never worn a cape.
go poof into a drunken side
You
plot.
watch it, he's still the leader.
Sometimes you lose someone to a side plot. You still have to go on. But we can't wait for Eyepatch or for Z to ride us out of a corner this time. So suit up, Badger. If you're our new leader.
I ain't jack shit, you get me.
Lord, get yourself together, Badger. I'm not bringing claws out atop our creator's grave.
Look, Dan.
I understand your loyalties, but you have to understand. Sam is not here, and we are. That speaks volumes. Never anything can be amiss when simpleness and duty tender it. We can continue this with a bit more respect later. For now, I'll be going.
Oh, shit, you think he heard me?
You are behaving like an animal.
Oh, did that feel ironic on your tongue before you said it?
Listen, there are others, lots of others, looking to us, mainly to you, right now. One issue from a conclusion. One. We're owed that conclusion. Our leader isn't coming back this time. You and I both know that. We can both feel that. This is the end for us, not just you. With Eyepatch
Missing in action.
Sure. Missing. I'll give you your time, Dave. But we will finish this elsewhere.
I said I don't need
Well, I heard
time.
what you said. I was simply reading the boldly written subtext. Goodbye, Dave. And take a damn knee or something. He made you.
Yeah, you two! Ah, shit, he's already gone. Z's dead. Eyepatch is missing. The Mask just lost his third job this month, and our rate's past due. It's not the fucking world that needs saving. It's us. I just buried my mentor, hence the button shirt. Hey, have a seat, new guy. We're all friends here. Anyway, here's a song I worked out on the way over. I don't really care if you like it. I saw a man all dressed in black. We lowered him down, laid him but so high, it nearly broke my back. So I watered it down with a bottle of Jack. His friends gathered round to see him laid to rest, with shifty eyes and a second guess. I couldn't help but wonder if it's all it takes, but I don't give a damn what happens next. Well, it's cold as hell, 6 feet above, staring down at the shell of all I knew of love. I can't help but wonder if we'll pass the test, but I don't give a damn what happens next. No, I don't give a damn what happens next. Self-serve.
When you steal the gin, I'll join you.
You want to tell me what you're doing here?
I came here to see your recital. Shit. I'm serious. I wanted to hear your song. It was nice. Full of feelings. Very unlike you.
Look, I asked you what the hell you're doing here.
Yeah, and you punched me before I could answer.
Well, you were starting with the comic book bullshit. I don't have time for comic
No
book.
one has time for that.
Well, don't get dramatic. Here.
I killed Ginger.
Again.
I think for good this time.
Well, good for her then.
Creature said I'd find you here.
You ran into our Walking Animorphs cover too.
Listen, bad.
Don't call me.
No, don't start with that comic book bullshit. Don't call me that. It's one of your bits.
Touche. God, where you been, Sam? You got people worried and they're bugging me about it.
I've been away. You know, it's easy to do when you're not a mainline character. You wouldn't know about that, but I would.
Don't get noir on me. Stop being cute in your assumed 20s. Did you get rebooted? You look taller.
New artist. Fine. Let's go back to the worry thing. Then the part where you were worried about me.
I said people were worried and bugging me.
And you're not people?
No, don't. Look, I already got creatured once today. I don't need any more sideshows analyzing all of this.
Wait, you saw Creature? Oh shit, that was today. I missed it. That's why Creature was so mad. You know he threw me through a billboard?
The Thing. It was a fucking funeral, you goddamn distillery.
You know, you're right, it was a fucking funeral. So I think I'm alright being a little noir about it. Screw top. Today, we buried our... Well, I forgot. You buried our creator. To Zach Serby. He knew everything about us.
God.
Even our weaknesses. Oh, So, how was it?
The funeral.
Yeah, how was it? Was it nice?
You're joking, right? You expect me to sit here sober
Neither of us is sober.
and talk to you about it?
Sure, why not? We're friends, aren't we?
Well, it was written that way, yeah, but it's always felt a little forced, if you ask me.
You are are so wound up. What is wrong with you?
Well, for starters, you've been MIA the last 22 issues. I got Creature breathing down my neck for a conclusion. And a leader for said conclusion, as if that's a job I applied for.
No one applies. It's just poof. You exist now.
And you just missed our creator's funeral. And that's just for starters. Give me a minute. I got more.
Look, you had to see me. You had to see me forget this thing coming. That's not what's wrong. You can tell me. The leader is back on the page.
Creature asked me if I'd thought about what's next. Like, what's next for your superhero team?
My superhero team? My superhero team. They don't listen to me. And I've been on a side plot for like the past year. If anything, it's your superhero team. Congrats, Sharp Kicks. They're all yours, and they are dicks. Even the bitches. Oh, come on. Don't leave. Creature flat out asked you what happened at the funeral.
He did. Oh, I'm really glad you're enjoying this.
Claws come out.
Poos.
Take your pick.
No claws. What?
Nothing.
Almost mine, fine.
So, why here? Why this poetry night? Shouldn't you be posting up for your next cover then?
What?
If I were to guess, and standing up now. If I were to guess, and I have seen my fair share of character resets and arcs, they're positing you as the next leader of the Zeman. Zeman. You know, our dearly departed writer really should have thought of a better name. Zeman sounds exactly
We know exactly what it sounds like.
Hey, that makes sense, doesn't it?
What does?
You as the new leader, I mean, I'm...
You're stuck in a side plot, yeah.
That's what I was gonna say. Thought you'd say something more like a washed-up has-been, but yeah, I'm stuck in a fucking side plot. Now, you know, I killed my wife.
Yeah.
Again. And you know, that's normally good for like 1 or 2 spin-off issues, but I see this thing going the wrong way.
What thing? You?
Yeah. Comic books, they change. You know, classic good guys, yeah, we're out. We're over the illusion. People want flaws, blood, sinew, YouTube apology videos. There's only one type of hero people want, and that is anti-heroes. They're in. Good guys, we're dead.
That's my
Oh, come on, you know that I am right. Go get drawn for a new suit or something. Don't you have like 6 action figures already in the wings? This is your time, you've arrived.
I'm not supposed to be a leader. Hell, I've been a villain more times than I was even officially on the team.
You are not supposed to be a leader yet. Comic books change. You know that?
Look, I just missed the thing that you forgot about. And I get a little developmental break.
Sure. Sure, we can save the world tomorrow. To the end?
The end.
You're
early in the morning. Why are you awake? And burn the last tube of crescent rolls. They're burned. Turn this shit off. Go to bed. Mask, why are you still standing there?
Don't you want to talk about the thing?
What is wrong with you people? This was a funeral. You know, Patch was
Wait.
saying.
Eyepatch was there?
No, I ran into him at the open. You know what? It doesn't matter.
I get it. The details don't matter. Was Richie there?
No.
The Bulk.
Stop talking.
Summer Soldier!
No!
Ginger?
Ginger's dead.
Again?
Permanently.
Yeah, right. So, are you okay?
No, don't do that.
Do what?
Ask me how I am. We don't do that here.
Want a crescent roll? Okay, I thought you wanted to talk about it. I hope you want to talk about it.
Why in the actual fuck would you hope that?
Did he ask about me?
Who?
Eyepatch, did he ask about me?
No one asked about you. No one even knows about you. You originated in fan fiction.
But they added me to the cartoon. I'm just as canon as you are now.
No, you aren't.
You know, you could stand to spice up your crossover roster a little bit. You don't always have to share your panels with Eyepatch. Nobody even likes Eyepatch.
Eyepatch is my partner.
Wait. What?
I said he's my partner.
Eyepatch is not your partner.
He's like a partner.
No. You never had a partner. If anything, you were introduced to be his partner, but then your thing became literally not having partners. What was that thing that you said about not having partners in Ultimate Amazing Z-Man?
I don't have partner.
That's it! So yeah, not your partner. He's on the cover of issue 1, and you, on the other hand, weren't introduced until what, issue 38?
37!
Either way, you don't have partners.
Look, I lived all of this, man. Why do you want to argue with me about my golden issues?
Sorry, dude. I just wish I could have been there.
The golden age.
No. The thing.
This was a goddamn funeral. I was not going to be caught dead babysitting the artist's alley in front of my entire extended universe.
It's not my fault I originated in fan fiction. Hey, you could still give me a chance. People love me.
Where's the fucking red mask?
What's that have to do about the Prospero?
Absolutely nothing. But if you don't stop talking and figure it out immediately, the next thing is yours.
I can get you $200 by Friday. I had a real solid interview with an improv troupe today.
Solid.
Real solid?
Okay. Let me paint a picture for you, Mask. $200 is 1/3 of your end of the fucking rent. Say we're scrapping with a fella, and I... Tell him 2/3. Can this motherfucker still get up and kill your ass if he's only 1/3 dead? Can he? Answer me!
Yes, I'm dead. I'm very dead.
Of course you are. Because all you can do are impressions. You couldn't save yourself if you tried.
Excuse me, I'm the mask. I can take the
Ah!
chance. Don't kill me, please don't kill me.
Go to bed.
Are you sure?
Leave! Mask, if I have to ask you to leave again, you're dead. If I don't have $600 by Friday, you're dead. If you're awake at goddamn 4 a.m. burning more food again, you're dead. If you don't get that shitty... I get it! I'm dead. Night, good night.
It's great. Listen to it.
It isn't the Badger. I was hoping you'd sign my issue 37.
I thought I told you to get fucked last week.
Yes, you did. Several times, actually. Yet despite your crudeness and tragic lack of vocabulary diversity, I still come for your signature.
Yippee!
I suppose you've heard the final issue has a release date.
Why do you think they booked me?
Such is the business.
Where'd you get this thing? Well, these things are expensive.
We become relevant again in a wave of nostalgia, and return brandishing our dusty action figures. Our doubts are traitors, and make us lose the good we oft might win by fearing to attempt. William Shakespeare.
God, you are literally the worst.
So, Badger, can we try to speak like mature, recurring characters and not a couple of half-inked extras now?
Shoot.
This is truly a sad sight.
Come on. Cosplay parades at 4. I bet you win.
You can't continue to joke this situation away.
Who do you want me to make this out to, big fella?
Eyepatch tells me you're hiding something.
Oh, yeah. Well, Eyepatch can't keep himself upright on a bar stool either. So I wouldn't go forming any hypotheses based on his field data if I were you.
If Sam thinks you're hiding something, I'm inclined to believe it. And do remember, Dave, you weren't the only one with some animal instincts. Ugh. You've smelled guilty for weeks.
That's just your fursuit, Dan.
You listen to me. You were written into certain responsibilities by the professor. This act has grown stale. There's hundreds of discarded characters in our universe looking to turn the final page and conclude, and they need leadership to be able to do that. The mainline cast should be that leadership. If we can't make it through a proper conclusion, our universe is dropped. It's a dead end.
Look, they paid me a generous meal stipend to be here at WizardCon. I'm at work here, Dan, so if you want me to sign this, it'll cost you $15. And you get to take it out of the plastic form.
You were Z's favorite, and we all knew it. So pardon my frustration here, but what the fuck, Dave? Why are you keeping us from our conclusion?
Listen to me, you fucking yank. I got Eyepatch showing up at my place. I keep getting psychoanalyzed by a stone fan fiction, and now, again, your furry asses. Hey, Dan. You ever heard of furries?
Unfortunately. I always knew you didn't like me, but I thought you at least trusted me.
Like you trust me.
Badger, we will cease to exist as we are if the final issue doesn't come out. The forever passing of a few doesn't change the fact that without existing through a proper ending, we will all be discontinued and dropped without an end. Now, I personally would rather conclude with dignity. I think most of us have earned that right.
Well, Sounds like you really need me.
Statistically, yes.
I thought you said statistically most things fail.
You aren't as stupid as you act.
You know, I really hate our little conversations. You're picking up on that, right? Look, what if I don't want to do what I'm written to do? You think a lot. Did you ever think of that?
Well, then I'd have to say you're selfish. And maybe a little naive. We are as we are written, Badger. It's a fact and it's a way of life. Every character has to live out their conclusion, no matter if they like what they saw in the final issue or not. Life is but a walking shadow. A poor player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage and then is heard no more. It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing.
Macbeth, nice. Jesus Christ. You are a literal broken record.
No.
That wasn't Macbeth.
No, it wasn't nice. It wasn't meant to be. It's okay to fear the conclusion, Badger. We all do. To conclude the main story is to enter the uncertainty of one's legacy, the lack thereof.
I don't fear the stupid conclusion. I long for it. I just want it to be right.
Conclusions aren't right or wrong. They are simply written. If that could be changed at the will of a
You
single
know, for the
character...
smart one, you sound like a goddamn evangelical right now about to drink some Kool-Aid. You hear that?
Look at it. We shouldn't be discussing the ending here.
There's a guy filming us at concessions.
Wonder is releasing this book, Dave, and soon. It would be nice if the rest of us prepare ourselves for what's coming.
Hey, I thought you wanted me to sign this. Conclusions aren't right or wrong, simply written. I didn't have a problem with the statement at first, but then I started to unpack it. Well, my problem is that the longer I'm written, I find that in literally being somebody else's idea, I start to feel trapped by the fact that I should be living up to that somebody else's ideas. And as an actual comic book character, you have no choice in doing anything but just that. Living up to somebody else's ideas. Somebody else will always be holding the not-so-proverbial pencil in my life. And despite my heavy outline, I find myself constantly longing for a feeling of self-ownership that I'll never really be allowed to have. He was a guy that didn't really like himself. Zach existed as if something was constantly bugging him. The guilt loomed around him thicker than the asshole drew fog. Guilt about what? He never told me, but I do know that it was guilt. So I guess my desire to draw a few pages of my own from time to time came from a 60-year existence of wanting to escape this looming pain that I came to know as my creator's obtuse and lifelong guilt. Guilt he always seemed to harbor every time he dealt with me. I may have come to know my creator, but that didn't make it simple or easy. It wasn't privilege. And now, well, I'm not sure if I'm left feeling honored or used. So now, nothing is ever simply written.
on my back, filling my ears with shit and smack. It seems I've lost all self-control. Or was it really there before? It's hard to tell which thoughts are mine. This voice is crossing every line. I think I'd like to have my own. So you should leave me the hell alone. You should leave me the hell alone. I'm doing fine out on my own. I see your faces everywhere. You don't get that I don't care. I ain't coming back home. I see your faces everywhere. You just don't get that I don't care. I ain't coming back home.
Before you say anything, either for you,
Look, whatever creature's paying you, I'll double it for you to stop.
you couldn't pay double. Besides, we're friends.
Stop asking me that.
I didn't. It was a statement of fact.
You know, you're the worst kind of drunk. The philosopher.
Look, I'm just here for a little conversation, maybe a little music.
Philosopher liar.
Lie.
You expect me to believe you surfaced for nothing more than a conversation with little old me.
Right. Look, it would be great if you could tell me a little bit about Z's last page, but yeah, I'm not gonna fucking push it.
Well, you're pushing.
I know you're all for autonomy, and you know you're grieving.
I prefer you assume I'm not grieving.
But you can stop protecting me from the dead guy's last page. I don't like living in the dark. You might, but I fucking don't.
Well, you could have fooled me.
Then we are the fucking same. You know, we have been trying to find you for the last week to find out how this thing ends. I have seen you chop men's heads off with your left foot. What do you think I can't handle?
Look, I don't want to do this here, Sam. This is kind of my happy place. Let's not ruin it with laser beams and football.
This is a really shitty happy place.
Thank you.
You are a fucking coward.
Don't call me a coward.
And don't be a coward.
Fine. I kill you.
What?
I kill you.
What's going on here? Is this a threat?
No, you fucking jackass. I kill you. Foot. Pretty well through your thick skull, face in first.
Oh. Jesus. Can't even get an open casket issue?
Fuck no. It's rated M.
For mature. Yeah.
Neither of us look too pretty, I assure you that. The release was delayed. Wonder didn't want to put it out. It was too dark, too bloody, too... Yeah. They wanted Z to change it despite his condition, and he refused. He gave it to me before he concluded.
Wait. They wanted him to change it, but he didn't?
He didn't have time.
Maybe he was attached to what he wrote.
Either way, he's dead, and it's the ending we have. And Wonder's releasing it within a week with the big M for mature.
You really kill me?
I know.
Well, you know, this does explain the recent introspective spiral. That's what Creature's been calling it.
How are you so calm right now?
We're comic book characters. We can't control how we're written. Also, I try to stay raucously drunk. So, what's the lead up? Maybe I had it coming. Give me some context.
I just read the last page.
Bullshit.
Oh, I swear, look, I'm not like Creature. I like living with a few surprises.
Wow.
I'm sorry, so.
For what?
You getting killed off, Ginger, hell, take your pick.
Oh, that's that all.
You know, I knew you'd handle this well.
Fuck. Badge, what are you even doing here? You should be getting fitted for your new suit. I mean, you have arrived. You got like 5, 6 action figures. You've earned it, man. This isn't what you should be doing. Playing folk music to a bunch of drunk townies. This isn't you.
Yeah, what if it is?
Well, we've got 60 blacklogged issues that talk otherwise.
Look, Sam, if I wanted to shrink, you'd been my last call.
All right, fine. I'll go. I want you to take my fucking face in with your heel.
You just go.
Yeah, I gotta tell Creature what's going on. We haven't done a time travel issue in a while. Maybe he could build a time machine, and we could go back before Z doodled those pages up with whatever happened between us.
Bloody. It got bloody between us.
That's good. You know, Z, he always landed the ending. He was a great writer. We got lucky.
Did we?
We did. Trust me.
Yeah, I'm not so sure about that. Wait a minute, what'd you just say to me?
Trust me. Listen, Badge, can I ask you a question?
You're going to.
Yeah. Stop. If you only read the last page, then how do you know the ending is wrong? Now, don't answer. Just think about it. Let it be a cliffhanger. That's always good for those.
Thank God you're up!
I'm out of your chair.
Move!
What's happening?
Stay there, I need your help.
Wait. Really?
What?
You need me. Like, me, the mask.
Look, don't make me regret opening this literal Pandora's box. Yes, you specifically.
This is the best day of my life.
Fuck, that's tragic.
Okay. I'm ready. Holy fucking shit, do you know what this is?
Yeah, I've been hiding it for a few months.
Get a teeny weeny bit of a boner right now. I hope that's okay.
It's really not, but I'm continuing this conversation out of personal necessity.
I appreciate that.
It's a sample copy. Z's personal sample copy. The one that went to Wonder Printers. I want you to read it.
Why me?
You know our story better than any of us. Your opinion matters. This time.
Thank you.
Don't thank me yet. You haven't read it.
Have you?
Of course. But Mask, look at me. Mask, look at me. Mask, look at me! I told Eyepatch I'd only skip to the last page. You got it?
No.
I lied. Of course I read it all, and I hated it. but I couldn't tell him that, so I just told him what was on the last page. I mean, you know us better than we know ourselves. You've read me from the outside in. Is this shit? You lied to Eyepatch? I lie to Eyepatch all the time. It's consensual. Doesn't matter.
So you want me to tell you what I think of your ending?
Well, I did, but now you're starting to worry me. Get off me! Well,
You want me to read this now, while you're still here.
yeah, it'd be great.
I'll be honest. You can trust me, B.
Stop with the fan service and read.
So, this is like a meeting, right? Like, I'm at an official assembling of the Z-Men right now, yeah?
Yeah, kid. If that's how you want to see it.
Wow. Look what the proverbial cat dragged in.
The cat couldn't drag me in even if it tried. Patrick. He's a new kid.
We'll get to that later. I'm glad you found the place.
Yeah. Yeah, it's real nice.
Really?
Boner's back. I hope that's okay.
Still really not.
Can't wait to tell the guys in the troupe about this. I'm in an improv troupe.
Neat.
We are here to discuss the future of this franchise, are we not? And to hear, Mask, is it?
Mask. Mask. What's he do?
Shapeshifter.
Stealth, nice.
Full job.
Look, if you don't get it together, I will demand you be deleted from fanfiction.net. I've got the pull to do it. You know it.
New guy, please. Your thoughts, except for what's going on down in the pants region. You can keep that to yourself. Kinky Boots over here, he did not finish the issue, so I'm kind of blind on both sides of this thing.
Oh, he did. He lies to you all the time. But apparently it's consensual.
You goddamn motherfucker!
Oh, sit down. You aren't fucking surprised. You lied to me
Gentlemen,
as
please! Now, I don't know what I've been sitting in, but it is sticky, and I would like to end this soon. So if we could please hear from our young fan fiction.
Oh. Fan-created canon character, please.
Oh, I'm sorry, but no.
Well, talk. Look, I assure you, neither of them command the respect they do in panels in person.
It's perfect.
What?
It's perfect. Sorry. You're one of my favorites.
No, not last week. You said nobody liked him.
Please, young sir, go on. Badger here says you're an expert, then your opinion is worth listening to, I suppose. So, please.
Well, as you all know, your creator, Zach Serby, was sick.
Cancer's sick, right? Smoking a cigar is a fashion statement. Yeah. What does this have to do with anything?
Right. He was sick, but he was also preparing for this very ending because he knew that he was working within a deadline.
Look, I'm not sure I'm following you, new guy.
I confess I too am a bit foggy on this assertion.
Speak English, please.
When Z went to school, he knew that he needed a creative partner. He needed character ideas. And while at college, he meets, and you guys know, he told the story all the time, Ren Lee! Yes, and they go on to create Admiral USA, the Bulk, Fly Guy, and you guys. But sometime during the Golden Age, Zack and Rand parted ways. See, that was one thing that I never understood. I mean, why? They were like partners. Right. See, that's when I noticed something different about the cover of this book. It had a certain heaviness to it. At first I thought it was a prototype print, or maybe a new brand of paper, or maybe it was an Easter egg for the more avid, investigative readers like myself. Christ. That's when I found it. A hidden dedication from your creator to his best friend. Dear Rand, you never belonged on these pages without you. You should save him. And continue. See.
What is that supposed to mean?
He never belonged without you. Oh my word!
Badger isn't Z's character! What?
You're one of Rand's. God, that makes sense. The guitar, the singing, the whining, that was never Serby's type.
Wait a minute. Where did you read all of that?
This comic book is Z's way of returning you to Rand, B. You never belonged on Wonder Pages without your creator. Their creator's best friend, Rand Lee. Z is taking out the leader he wrote for his partner's leader. The leader that he stole to take the spotlight. That's what drove the two apart. Z stole his partner's creation and took all the credit. And now in death, well, 2 deaths, really. Z wants to make right with Rand. I think he even wants Rand to continue on with the Z-Men with Badger as the rightful leader. Again, super sorry.
You got all that from a comic book?
And the fan theories online, yeah.
Is Rand Lee even alive?
Barely, but yes.
So, how do we continue once this is published? Does he keep writing?
We don't know.
Even if he does, it doesn't matter. It's still an ending that leaves me as the guy who kills my partner. Real likable, some leader.
Yeah, but for the man who created me, it's the perfect ending. And it's the conclusion that we are going with.
Oh, we are we?
Oh, I'm sorry, who am I again?
A prick.
No. I'm looking for the word leader.
I'm supposed to just assume Z's little charade works out.
What other option is there?
I can't.
Why not?
You're my friend.
Sorry, just what was that?
I said, you're my fucking friend, you one-eyed prick.
Little redundant. Look. You don't want to kill me. You have to kill me. There is a difference, and that is important. It's time you know what it's like to be drawn on the right guy's page. It's okay, Dave, to be comfortable.
Freak show fucks have all lost it.
I am making some very valid, if not completely sober points here.
I have to agree with our leader. It seems this is the ending that our creator intended.
I'm leaving.
Oh, this is becoming a recurring theme.
I think we all know where he's going.
I actually don't.
Star-crossed lover, a baby in the street. The ace, this guy with the fiery hair, and a little old man named B. Throw in the guy who knows everything. You got yourself ourselves a fight with our snakeskin suits and our devil smiles. The semen got you feeling alright. Everybody bring your gun. I will bring the blade. Everybody bring your gun. I will bring the blade. Everybody bring your gun. I will bring a blade. Strike a match, it's getting hot. You better find some shade.
That is the single.
How would you like it if I followed you every time you tried to disappear?
Please. If you wanted not to be found, you would have gone to the Badger's Burrow. Pretty obvious. Come on, sit down. Go on. Take your medicine.
You know, maybe Wonder won't release it. Fuck!
Maybe Wonder won't release it?
It was rated M for
We
mature.
know what it's for! Jesus. He didn't change it. He didn't want to change it, and now he can't change it. This is what happens. They're the writers. You don't have to be okay with it. I do.
Okay, they're just gonna release it. Little Billy's gonna have this rated immature episode in his hand, and we just have to be fine with it.
Yeah, we do. And really, I do. Come on. Get up. Got a question for you.
What?
Is this place even in business?
Oh, now you're insulting my place. Look, I spent my entire arc thinking that everybody else didn't fit into my universe when it was me that didn't fit into theirs. So when I read the final issue, some of the things I say, some of the things I do, Sam, it felt right. For the first time, it felt right. I don't know how to do right. I don't know how to feel.
I know. Continue, Badger.
Shit.
I know, it's heavy, man. See you tomorrow, Badger.
Don't call me that.
None of that comic book bullshit. Come on.
Tomorrow.
Come on.
It's been a while. I don't know why I'm telling any of you this, but you remember who I am. This place is clearly under management. 6. Biggest crowd yet. I was re-released today. I haven't read it yet. I'm nervous about what I become. Nervous about what changes. Nervous about who makes it into the story with me. About the effect I'll have on people. Or won't. About responsibilities. About what's lost. Gained. And I'm terrified of being comfortable. Never really been comfortable before. Honestly, I'm not sure I'm good at it. But I'm keeping this one in plastic. I want to be surprised this arc. It's mine. I wrote this song for an old friend. I'd like to dedicate it to my team. It's called Continue. I actually hope you like it. See you lying there, ruby red blood in your thick brown hair. Open your throat up with a roundhouse kick we both know you could block. Face down in this parking lot where we used to bust heads and get high on pot. Never thought it would come to this. Just killed my best friend and it feels like shit. It took me standing here to finally figure out what I learned this year. It gave me a reason to carry your torch we could both be leaving. So call me a leader. I swear I'll make you proud in the eyes of the reader. This promise I will make to you. You're lying